Hey, 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 welcome back to another channeled reading with Nephtara Grace. That's me, your hostess with the mostest, for the next half hour or so. How's that? So, oh my goodness. Energy's so sweet today. It's very, I call it sweet, but maybe for other people it would be discomforting. Perspective is everything, right? A little sweet grass today. So let's go ahead and thank the ancestors for joining us. I don't know about you, but the life that my ancestors and I have chosen this go round of the wheel is a sweet life. I've chosen a sweet life. And it's been a hell of a journey, because that means, collectively, it's like, I always give the analogy, like working with your ancestors is like a three-legged race. But we figured it out. My ancestors and I, we figured it out. We figured out a winning combination because we really wanted the sweet life. Let's go around. We just did. And so that looked like us collectively doing the work to complete our karmic debt as a bloodline, which looked like going to war. Right? Because it's one thing to say, oh, okay, this person's going to make it out of the hole, but an entire bloodline? That's crazy. That's what we did. So thanks and praise to the ancestors for being with us as we read today. Gibbo for gift, Isa for ice or still point, or even meditation, but definitely a sacred pause. No matter how you look at it, whether it's the sacred stillness of winter or that still point in meditation where you get to touch the divine with your mind, the no-thingness. Algae's for protection, and this is like a divine sanctuary protection. Yeah, and then at the bottom here, Nauthi's for me, this indicates this is shadow work for me, okay? But let me say a little bit more. It's not like you need to do shadow work with Nauthi's, is that there's something that you actually need. Is something that occurs as an actual need for you. And this could be like paying the bills. This could be like getting something off your chest, right? But it's where we find ourselves needing, that we find ourselves lacking, and that there is an opportunity to conduct shadow work, okay? So, after years of working in the shadow realm, I just kind of simplify now that's shadow work for me. But that's my world around shadow work when I see this rune, okay? Because there's something that is genuinely needed. Something that is actually factually needed in mother trucking reality in real time, okay? Okay. All right. Yeah, there's something being delayed for your protection. Ooh, really? A Shua Shah. Oh. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm really present to Isa right now. I'm really present to this cosmic coherence. At this point, it's like all of creation is acting in one direction, of one accord. Yeah. And I love Sky Dancer. It really is just like surrender to the moment, surrender to the dance. You're in a dance. You're in a dance. Don't worry about the time. Do not worry about the time. You're in a dance. Let go and flow, they said. Let go and flow, they said. Let me get one or two more, and then get some different energies out here. Spirit of place, very interesting. We'll get into that. Number 4 is absolutely significant. 428. Yeah, 48, 12, and 3. Talisman again. Let me get one more. Crystallized wisdom coming in again. Not a pattern, but a loop. Not a pattern, but a loop. 29, 11 is significant. Number 4, I'm telling you, it's about the number 4. Something wants to be built. Or is it a time for building? It's a time for building. Yes, it's a time for building. Okay. Sometimes I have cards on these decks. Sorry, no, crystals on these cards, y'all. Crystals on these decks. Look, patterns. Patterns, not a loop. What the? Look for patterns. Give me another. Spiritual guidance. Okay. All right, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Archangels, ascended masters, gods, and goddesses, legions of the highest light available to all of us at the maximum cosmic level out this time. And thank you for protecting me as I channel this message for the collective. Thank you for going ahead and showing us what we need to see and helping us know what we need to know. We're going to start with spirit of place because it's holding the purest vibration of this energy. Let's do that. Let's do that. I can hear somebody saying, talk louder. Okay, fine. Oh my God. There's a pattern. Pattern break. Oh, we did talk about ancestors. Okay, this is ancestral. Okay, spirit of place. Our ancient ancestors, this is ancestral. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it, just as we have a soul. The plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances as your question about a struggle. The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. Authenticity is the essence of power. So we've got Sky Dancer for surrender, which is totally let go and flow, which is mirrored by spirit of place. Okay, ancestor reading. We're going to dive deeper into this particular message, and my job here is to hold space for whatever messages and guidance wants to come through. Yeah, but like I said, this energy it's sweet for me, but I'm also clear that this energy would be uncomfortable, discomforting for someone else. It's wild, child. It's wild. All right, let's get it. I've got selenite out here for spiritual guidance, elements and patterns. So there's some, I'm going to give it to you how it's coming in, okay? And there's a lot coming in, as you can imagine. Number 4 is significant. Okay, so first and foremost, there's ancestors from the other side that are literally, I'm hearing, walking lockstep with you, side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Okay, that is happening. That's happening. Okay, and I feel like that's one piece. You need to know that whatever is happening, you're actually not alone. We're really in the starting off with the world. Now, oh, what? This is something. It's like your ancestors, please only take this as it resonates, okay? If it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind for the person it does resonate for. Your ancestors live inside of you, but not like in this, they're saying kitschy kind of way, like for real. This is an accomplishment. This is is a big deal. This is about, okay, give me something in the world, please. It's a hell of a way to start a reading. The Ace of Wands next to the world. Okay. This is, the world and the Ace of Wands, this is like, your ancestors live inside you, and now they're going to live through you. But if this message resonates for you, you understand what I'm talking about. They don't, I'm not going to go too deep, but this is not, oh yeah, my ancestors live inside of me because we share each other's blood. It's not that. This is something alchemical and deeper, okay? Give me something on the world and the Ace of Rods, please. Too many cards. Something on the world and the Ace of Rods. Too many cards. Something on the world and the Ace of Rods, please. This has taken a long time to accomplish. This has been a long time coming. Wow. 8 of Wands as I say that. It's been a long time coming. And now the results of this are going to be obvious very quickly with the 3 of Coins and Judgment. Yeah, this is like, there's something about this alchemical process that you just completed that's going to be tangible. And as soon as it's tangible, like as soon as it's obvious, like you can, you can do this thing, okay? That's how I can say it. As long as it's obvious you can do this thing, it's gonna be a thing that you can do this thing, okay? Whatever it is that you can do, everybody's gonna know you can do it, and it's a thing. The majors out here right now are the World and Judgment. I mean, this is like, everybody gonna know. Everybody gonna know. Yeah. 9 of Cups. This is what you want. You want this. Whatever it is you're about to do or be known as or seen as, this is how you want it to be. This is what you want. 9 of Elixirs out here. This is what you want. This is your choice of wish fulfillment. This is what you want. It's just that whatever you want is a pretty big deal because it involves the World and Judgment. just gonna throw that out there. All right. Right now we're working with Wand energy primarily. Okay. The coins we have, the pentacles we have out here, the earth energy out here is coming in at the number 3 frequency. So this is something that you do creatively. We've got the moon coming out here with the 3 of Swords. Okay, so your wish fulfillment, it's really not other people. It's not. It's your wish fulfillment. Look, just because you're gonna be happy don't mean other people are gonna be happy. But I also feel like this moon and this 3 of Swords, of 3 of Blades, indicates that yeah, it's giving Wheel of Fortune energy. Let me see. Give me something on the moon and the 3 of Blades. Because I was in that 9 of Cups. See, I'm feeling like this is somebody else right here. Let me move this down. See how I just put a separate, because I don't know. That's not, and it's not bad. And I think that's why it's the moon. So it's almost like somebody's hiding from you. Yeah, High Priestess. But you know, somebody's trying to hide from you, but you know that this is not what they want. Yeah, this is what you want. It's not what they want. They wanted you to choose what they wanted, but anyway, we ain't got time for that. We got the moon, the three of blades in this deck, three of swords, and the high priestess. Like, so this is like somebody thinks they're hiding something, but you know. Like, you know. What that card say? Authenticity. Authenticity. Authenticity is the essence of power. Follow the leader, coming to life, Ellen Wade's patterns. So, look. Two of damn cups. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. This to me, it's a lot of storylines, but it's real basic. This one's real basic. Give me the give me the outcome of this Two of Cups. Let me see, what's that? The Ace of Cups and the Star. Yeah, okay. Okay. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Star. Yeah, let me tell you something. What you're doing is what there is for you to do. I'm gonna narrow this down. I just need to see. I just need to see a few more cards. But first of all, what you should know is what you're doing is what there is for you to do. So, whoever I'm talking to, you are in position to receive what you want. Look who flew out upside. Look who flew out away the opposite direction of the spread. I'm going to put him off to the side, the way he flew out, off to the side. But I'm also going to lay him sideways, and we'll talk about that in a moment. Okay. There's a lot coming in. I'm going to do my best to give you everything that's here, okay? Whatever it is you've manifested, you're manifesting. But I want to say manifested with this Eight of Wands here. It is like they're saying is here. And it's exactly what you wanted. But it is not what somebody else wanted for you, okay? So there's a Two of Cups situation in your energy where there's someone around you. You guys are not sharing energy, I don't see that. But there's someone around you who's heartbroken over your choice, okay? You know this. And I'm picking up on that historically you would shift, you would change. They're saying it's a pattern, not a loop. Ooh, I think I understand what they're saying. Okay, so I think I'm gonna give it to you as an example, as an analogy, allegory, okay? So imagine there's a relationship between two people that really care about each other, really love each other. And it's awesome, it's great, except for they are, they're at two different places on their journey, on their path, okay? Right? This is pretty imaginable, right? And so now the time has come for person A to move on to the next leg of their journey. But because they're further along on the path than person B, them moving on literally puts them out of the sight of person B. Okay? So now imagine that person A is at that point on their path where they're at the make or break point, right? Like, this is your chance to go further. If you don't take this chance, then you'll be you'll be kind of stuck here. So if you want to progress in the path, you have to take this opportunity now, okay? Now, person A is aware that person B is low-key going to freak out if they can't see them because they've been on this path together for a minute, right? And so even though they're in different places on the path, they can still see each other. They can still communicate. They can go, hey, over there, They can wave. They're sharing the same weather, so they don't have to wonder. Oh, I wonder if it's cold where so and so is. They know because it's just they're on different places in the path. They can see each other. And so historically, when this choice point for person A has come up, like, hey, time for you to move on, person A can see how this will impact person B, and says, no, it's okay. Let me stay here a little while longer. Let me stay here a little while longer. Now, listen, don't be fooled. Person A is staying both because they're uncertain of what the path ahead brings to them, and also because, look, leaving person B in a lurch like that, it wouldn't be the cool thing to do, okay? So now, let's imagine that you're person A, and whoever this Two of Cups relationship is for you, how it resonates for you, it's a Two of Cups. Ace of Cups, though, I'm just saying, is person B. You're at that point where you may have been asking yourself, is this a karmic cycle that I'm in? And I really get that, right? Because it's like you've done all this work and this situation keeps coming back around. Clearly this is karmic, but wait a minute, didn't you ascend? Didn't you do the work? Didn't you win that spiritual battle? Didn't you level up? How is there karma? what do you mean? Right? Like, didn't you repay your karmic debt? What is this karmic? What's going on? It's not a loop. It's a pattern. It's a pattern, not a loop. You're not in a karmic loop. You are literally facing an ancestral pattern. It's an ancestral pattern that you can bring awareness to, stop resisting, okay, and be authentic. All right? Okay, so because the reality is if you're person A, you're taking this choice point. You are choosing to move on. You understand person B is going to freak out. But because this is because you have historically been in this pattern, look at this. Here we go. The Magician. Because because you've been sitting here questioning, am I in a karmic loop? You've already settled for yourself that you have to take the next step. You've already settled that for yourself. You've already settled it for yourself. Then instead of answering to your lower self, you're now going to answer to your higher self. You've already made that determination because you thought that you were in a karmic loop. This is confirmation that it wasn't a karmic loop. It was just a pattern. It was an ancestral pattern, and now you've chosen differently. That's why the devil's coming out sideways and away from the reading, right? Like you already broke this. That's why we started the reading with the World card. Just so you understand from the jump and from the beginning, this is what you just did this. You just did this. This is what you just did. Okay? You just did this. Yeah. And now you have the Magician with the Seven of Cups. And now you have a lot. Magician with the Seven. Listen. So normally I would say Magician, Seven of Cups is not as, look, depending on the rest of the reading, right? Absolute glamour magic. But this Magician, Seven of Cups is giving me limitless possibilities. Because you broke this pattern. Four of Cups. A lot of cups out here, y'all. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups. A lot of cups out here, y'all. So I'll level with you. It looks like there's something here you could alchemize, right? You could. The Lovers. You know, Magician, don't make it, y'all. So it looks like there's an opportunity out here for you to alchemize a new beginning in this Two of Cups situation. Do not shoot the messenger. Okay? I literally am just here reading cards. That's all I do. With the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords, put an illusion to rest. Putting an illusion to rest. So opportunity. There's some type of mind game. Stop playing mind games. talking. I got the 2 of coins and the 9 of blades out here. It's not only stop playing mind games, but there's somebody playing who actually is not. They're losing. Whatever mind games are being played in this situation, someone is actually hurting. Okay, but I feel like that's a bit of karma. Give me something else on this 2 of Pentacles. Oh, see, listen, don't get me preaching out here. Give me something on this 2 of Pentacles. Nine of Blades. Listen. Listen, don't be hiding now. Jumping out and jumping back in the deck. Listen, karma's a bitch. I'm gonna say it. Karma's a bitch. And you have that judgment. See, I see what you did. See that judgment there at the beginning? That's what you manifested. And karma's a bitch. 3 of Cups. So you can have 3 of Cups no matter what. That's the thing. But you already knew that. There it is. There's the Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Listen. We're going to end this reading here. I'm going to leave this reading here. We started with the World. We're going to end with 3 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Emperor at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Strength card, followed by the Empress. Okay? There's so much more that could be said. There's so much more that could be read, because this really is the beginning of something. You know, when you start a reading with the World card, and this is the conversation that it is, there's so much here we could get into that I'm not going to get into. Okay? What I will do is continue this reading and make it available on my Patreon for anybody that this resonated for. That's like, no, you cut me off in the middle. I know, I am. Because I feel like the energy that we've shown so far is really sufficient. It's really sufficient for you to work with. You've gotten a lot. Again, if this resonates with you, you've gotten a lot to work with here. You know, clearly you need to get with your ancestors. You know, whatever patterns you have in relationships that came up for you. But that's what this is. This is, you know, this is you breaking ancestral patterns in relationships that don't work. Whatever that looks like for you. But the purest energy of this reading was about authenticity being the essence of power. Okay? Authenticity being the essence of power. All right, let me check one more thing. Something about an animal totem. And, yeah, listen, the animal totem is the puma. The puma. Yo, pumas are savage, dude. They are so savage. Anyway, this has been your reading. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. If you like the way that I read, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Absolutely turn on your post notifications so the next time I do a reading, you can be right there. And let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you. If you know what the hell I'm talking about. Even if you don't. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, remember to always trust your process, your path, and your purpose. Ashe.